So sometimes to exercise Moonshine, we take him for walks. Caden doesn't always ride him, we don't always have him saddled, but we do like to keep him exercised just like the other horses. And it kind of also is a win-win-win. He gets a little bit of grass, he gets exposed to this back field so that when Caden's old enough to come back here, he's already comfortable with it. Not to mention he gets exercise and a little bit of a change of scenery. So we borrowed a measuring stick to measure the horses, and Pon-Pon's a little short. So he is under 10 hands high. I think we're gonna go ahead and call him 9 hands high. A couple days ago, we went to go take Badger out of the pen, and I went to go and lunge him, and when we got into the arena, it became very obvious very quickly that he wasn't feeling very well. So I'm gonna show you what it looked like when I lunged him the day that he was sore, and then I'm gonna show you what he looked like the day after Francis came and worked on him. So Badger put his hip out, and we're not exactly sure how he did that, considering he was 100% sound 2 days ago, and then all of a sudden yesterday he could barely move his back right leg. Trying to multitask. So Frances is here to do some adjustments. She's got her Revitavet here as well. We're gonna see if we can get him feeling good, because as usual, we haven't barrel raced in 3 weeks, and the horse who's never been injured is going to be injured right before a barrel race. So we'll see how he feels after today. That's way better. Look at that. You feel better? Where are you? You having fun? In case anybody's wondering, 90% of taking your child to the enchanted forest is chasing him through the forest in the direction you don't want to go. Go, go, go. Nice job, bud. Are you a duck? Are you stuck? Are you stuck looking at the ducks? Nice job, buddy. Go, Caden. Scoot, scoot. Scoot, scoot. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
That was french fries. He said he wants french fries.
Is that a kitty cat? I don't know. Aw, nice. Yeah, that's her nose. Woo! All right, let's go. Are you gonna have a nap? I feel like these ducks are so full. Good throw. Probably too dark to see him, but Badger's gonna get some back on track treatment tonight. We'll see how he feels in the morning. Were you thinking it should have a neck piece? Nice job. Did we lose the horse? Oh. Where'd it go? So I got Caden this kind of cool like sensory toy. It's like you bunch all these things together and you can make things. And it seemed like a really good idea until I realized that they feel like a bunch of birds. But side note, look at the ladybug I made. Caden's having fun just stacking the pieces. You could wear it like a hat. You put it on your head? Yeah, that's your head. Good job.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool. You're funny. Oh, bucked off. Bucked off. Okay. He's okay. He's hi. Hi. You're the bestest boy. Alright, now do the Velcro up. Good job. You look so tall up there. Say go faster, Badger. So I usually have a hand on Caden, but I want to show you guys how slowly Badger walks when Caden's on him. I have to keep encouraging him to go forward because he's like, no, this one's too little. He is feeling way better. I don't want to say he's feeling 100% though, and to be honest, it's not sitting well in my gut. So I think that I'm gonna go grab Wilson. I'm gonna go make a practice run, and I think we're gonna take him tomorrow and see what happens. Tell my husband, just take the kid to the house, I'll be inside in a minute. This is what I'm actually doing. I somehow gained their trust. He's been standing there for a long time. Don't let him fool you. Or maybe she. Sorry. I think Spur might be bored of waiting for me to get run over. Good morning. So we are headed to Kamloops today. Be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed that I'm not bringing Badger. However, I am kind of excited to be bringing Wilson. So we're gonna bring him a buddy just so that he has somebody to hang out with all day. Just looked over at Kevin.
Can't drive in peace.
So we just went to Timmy's and the doors were locked. So these nice gentlemen told me to go around and go through the drive-thru. And as I went through the drive-thru, I realized that the only reason the doors were locked was because it wasn't 7 a.m. yet, and they opened the doors while I was getting my coffee at the drive-thru. But moral of the story is, I got coffee. Ouija smiles. So we had to bring Wilson an emotional support animal. So we brought bread.
Oh.
Let's go for 3. Nice. Go, go, go.
Oh, the old lean, eh?
I'd like to do a little bit of a recap on today because there were a whole bunch of things that happened. Obviously, you've seen on my first run, Wilson and I knocked the first and the second barrel, and we tried for the third, but somehow we just missed that one. First of all, running home, the only thing going through my mind was, wow, I am so lucky that I even got to swing a leg back over this horse. I didn't even know if I'd be able to ride him again. Unfortunately, Badger is not feeling 100%, so I did decide to bring Wilson, which made me a little bit nervous. Because the first couple barrel races we've done this year haven't been great. I mean, there's been great things about them. However, I want to talk about the positives of this run. He didn't want to go near the arena. It took me about 15 to 20 seconds to calm him down. He dropped his head, walked over to the arena. That is a huge deal for Wilson. 2, he had to go in the gate to go into the holding pen. Also didn't need anybody. Went into the holding pen, stood calmly. Also a big deal for Wilson. Then, when I asked him to go, he didn't hesitate. He ran to his first barrel, he knocked it over, ran to his second barrel, whereas he has had some issues with ducking out before it, and he didn't even try. And then he ran to third. I tried a little harder to keep him off third barrel, and then again he ran home. And this was without me kicking, without me pushing. This was all him wanting to do it. A friend of mine was talking to me on the way home, and she asked me how I felt about Wilson's run, and I said, honestly, like, I am so happy with how he's handled just the entire day. The barrel racing was just extra. And she said to me, she's like, I know Badger's sore, and I know it's going to be better in a couple days. She said, however, sometimes things happen for a reason, and sometimes we may not know what that reason is. And she said, what happened today was it forced me to take Wilson out of the pen, and it forced me to be brave, and I had to run, or at least try to run Wilson and not just kind of let him do his thing. And it paid off. That's what he needed. It's what I needed. I mean, everything happens for a reason.
White rabbit, white rabbit, white rabbit. Kaden, can you say happy birthday?
Goofy guy.
his front right leg forward, or no, sorry. What? Yesterday, after Francis worked on him, I did give him some, what did I give him? Who's my favorite? Kenzie. Kenzie, we're gonna get pooped on.